Oh yeah, it ain't over, motherfuckers.
What's going on YouTube? iDoc Life here yet again, and it is time for my first impressions on the Star Wars Battlefront beta. Now I got mine on the PC and the PS4. I've mostly been playing the PC version because I had that before, the PS4 version, in which I only got the PS4 version a couple hours ago. I got about a cool hour into that and a couple of hours into that PC version. So this video is mostly going to be pertaining to the PC version. Now, getting into it, man, let's get to the nitty gritty. The whole core of this shit. The gameplay, man. The gameplay in this game is, simply put, it's absolute fun, man. It is absolutely fun. I'm going to answer the question off the bat. Is it like Battlefield? Is this Star Wars? Is this Battlefield with Star Wars characters? No, it is not. Trust me, it ain't that at all. It does have some elements of Battlefield in it, such as the overall visual and shit. The first person visual, the first person with field of view. It gives you that Battlefield-esque look when it's in first person. This game can be played in third person as well. And it does sound like Battlefield, a couple of like footsteps and shit like that. Other than that, it's its own game, absolute. And it only sounds and feels, it only sounds and sort of looks like Battlefield because it was made by DICE, and this is on the Frostbite 3 engine, so it's going to have similar looks. It's going to have similar things to it. But as far as anything else, it is its own game, absolute. The aiming, the third person aspect, which plays beautifully in this game, and just the overall game just feels like its own, as it should. It reminds you a lot of the old Battlefront games, the old Star Wars Battlefront games, back when I was a fucking kid, boy, before I even was into all this technology and shit like that. But it really reminds you of that. Now, it doesn't pinpoint accurately, just pulls those old games into the new era. No, it has its own flavor to it, and you gotta appreciate that shit. You really do, because this game is absolutely wonderful. As far as gameplay, it's a blast. It is very, very casual. It's gonna feel easier to people who are seasoned veterans of first-person shooters. It's gonna feel real easy, matter of fact, because it's a casual game. You gotta take that in consideration, being that they're trying to aim at an audience that is a fan of Star Wars, fan of first-person shooters, and just fans of video games in general. And to get all that in one bunch, they nailed it with this shit right here. I'm really loving the gameplay of this game. Now, getting into the technicalities and the visuals and shit like that, the optimization in this game, and I'm talking about the PC version, is absolutely fantastic. This game is optimized so goddamn well, you don't understand. Now, I'm running this on a GTX 974GB GPU and FX-8350, and I'm averaging around 70 to 80 frames on Ultra. Only thing that's not maxed out on as far as setting in this is the anti-aliasing. I like my shit having edges on it, so I keep the FXAA on high. Now, the audio, the sound of this game is really what amazes me. And this is something that DICE normally just dominates on when it comes to their games, no matter what the game is. The sound in this game, oh my god, it sounds just like Star Wars, especially the old Star Wars, the classics, the original trilogy. It sounds so clean, and I love the fact that they put the musical score, the theatrical score, in the actual gameplay, so you'll hear it during certain moments in the gameplay. And it just plays so perfectly to each other. This really feels like you're playing through a Star Wars war. It really does. And that is something that they just nail perfectly. I hope everything that's going on in this game ends up like this within the final release, because it is absolutely great. I'm really loving that shit too. Now, is this a day one buy for me, judging from this beta? Hell yes. It was already a day one buy, because come on, man, it's Battlefront. You only get a Battlefront every now and then. And this has been like damn near 10 years, if not more than 10 years, since we've had our last one. So I'm getting this shit on PC for sure. Now, the PS4 version, I played about a cool hour of it, and from what I've played, the biggest problem that I've had was the server issues. On PC, the servers were damn near flawless, which shocked me because this is EA and Origin we're talking about. But the servers were damn near flawless. It transitioned seamlessly into the next match when you're done with one match, and the load times are just fucking fantastic. Now on the PS4 version, it's a different story. The servers are slow as shit, at least for me. Because I know on PC some people say if they're having slow issues, pretty much the issues I'm having on PS4 are the issues that some people on PC are having, which is weird. But the servers are just fucking molasses slow when it comes to PS4 from my experience. I've tried it on Wi-Fi and wired, and it's just the same fucking scenario. I hope they fix that shit, whatever problem it was, and if it was my problem exclusively, I hope that shit somehow resolves itself. But as far as me playing on PC, I'm absolutely loving it. That is probably going to be the version that I get of this game. I want to get it on both, but you never know, man. I might end up getting it on both as well. That was the idea, to get it on PS4 and PC, and I still may be sticking to that, but I want to play more of the PS4 version. Yeah, as far as overall, Star Wars Battlefront is looking very, very promising, judging from this beta. It's only been one day, so I gotta see what else it do. And their servers are holding very, very well on PC. So with that being said, I'm really loving this beta. How do you feel about it? If you haven't got it, then what the fuck you waiting for, man? This shit is free. If you got a PS4, Xbox One, or PC, you need to go ahead and at least try out this beta. It's fucking free. It's open. I believe it's open until the 12th. So check that shit out. This is IDCL, also known as iDoc Life. You know what I'm saying? That shit now. And I'm out. Peace.